So I was preparing for the reading, and as you can hear, there's like a little bird chirping really loud. It's trying to get my attention. Spirit was trying to get my attention. There's something here that you're having to hear directly from Spirit, so let's find out what this is. I'm gonna grab my tarot cards. So I'm just gonna use the regular Rider-Waite right now. And if this is your first time being here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. My name's Louise, and I make some channeled messages here on YouTube, and birds stopped chirping. So right as I pulled the cards, the bird stopped chirping. This message is being delivered today. I'll make sure of it. Judgment. Something here has come to pass. Something here is being decided on by you. With the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Wands. 7 could be following you around. But 7 is also a very sacred number. It's an angelic number. And it feels like some sort of chapter here is finishing, allowing you to decide on a different path. Woo. Oh my goodness. Okay, my camera fell. Interesting. Everything is for a reason in these tarot videos. Give me a sec. I'm just going to adjust my table here. Okay, so now that the table is readjusted, we are back to the reading, and it feels like something here is being divinely orchestrated for your highest good, to take you out of a situation where you might have felt like you were always put on the spot, like you were always having to decide and be the bigger person here. So it felt very distracting too, being in this energy. It felt like you were constantly having to be the bigger person here. You had to carry the load of other people and go down perhaps a road less traveled. As I say, road. So this feels like a past energy here that you have since resolved. So what is the present energy here, Spirit? What is the present energy here, Spirit? Woo! Wow! Lots of cards came out. Ah! That was very hard to get a hold of. Maybe you're very hard to get a hold of right now. Maybe someone's having a hard time speaking to you. Trying to speak to you. They're trying to get your attention, like that bird over there. That definitely feels like it, and you're distracting them, or maybe they're feeling like there's a lot of distractions here preventing them from getting a hold of you. Spirit is creating some sort of boundary here, as are you. Like they're helping you with this boundary so that nothing can get to the abundance that you've created thus far. And you also got the Ace of Wands with this Page of Wands. Great to have these two side by side, because this tells me that you're having something come in for you. And on top of having something come in for you, you're actually acting on it, because these two come one after the other in the tarot. What is an offer if you don't call back the people that offered you something and say, yes, I will receive that happily? The Sun. Great energy. You're receiving some sort of offer here. Some sort of offer of emotional satisfaction, but also this could be some sort of career. Some sort of career coming in for you that actually makes you feel really satisfied with how people see you. Or, I mean, not that that really matters, but it's almost like in the past people have seen you as less than, or oh, actually interesting. Okay, so in this past energy, I'm getting that people put you on a pedestal above them, and made it a little difficult for you to just be in your power and proudly exist in that, happily exist in that. They were like, okay, well, you're so strong, then carry my BS. And you decided against this. You said, hey, no, this doesn't make me happy. Carrying your BS, have it back. Spirit was like, you're not going to make my angel here carry everything for you, because you have to burn down those wings and create new wings for yourself too, just as this angel here has. You know, I'm referring to you as an angel because we're all angels here, and we've come down to earth to share our light with humanity. And I feel as if you here are some sort of earth angel that has been kind of put in a corner in the past, but because you have had faith for a really long time and constantly tried to make the right decision, even if it was at your detriment at times, and maybe not the right decision. You could quote unquote say that it wasn't the right decision, but it was just a lesson. Now you're learning that lesson and going forth and being like, I have something, I'm closing the door to something, to make way for something new. You're understanding this, that there is a new door opening for you. And that's why this new door is being opened for you, and you're walking into this door happily, right? You're walking into this door happily. What are the hidden influences, Spirit? What are the hidden influences? Okay, it's a secret. There's some sort of secret here. Okay, you got the High Priestess in reverse. That's why I say that. What is the hidden influence? Of course it's hidden. That's why it's High Priestess in reverse. You don't see this. Something you don't see. The Empress in reverse. Something to do with your abundance or lack of abundance. Maybe this is how you're perceiving things right now. So the hidden influence could be you're feeling like maybe a lack of abundance here coming in, like a lack of flow of finances, of energy, feeling like maybe things will never change, maybe things will stay the same as they always have. And this feels very heavy here. And it just got very quiet. I don't know if you can hear that. I can even whisper now. It got very quiet. Interesting. Things could feel very boring in your life right now. And you're kind of panicking because you're like, well, there's no one coming after me. There's no one coming after me to... An expression comes to mind, which I'll tell you in a second. There's no one coming after me right now to attack me. There's no one coming after me to tell me what to do. And there was a great expression that I was listening to last night. I was listening to some, like, inspirational playlist, you know, one of those cheesy ones. It's supposed to be hard, like that kind of thing, because I've been feeling it lately. And there was, I think he was like a pastor or something. I don't know. He was part of this montage. And he was saying that once you decide to go down that path less traveled, what happens is that Source, God, whoever you believe in, they hand you a shovel. It's very difficult. It is the difficult path. And that's why a lot of people don't go down it. But the thing is that just because you're sacrificing right now, like, I feel like you're aware that you're sacrificing something right now for a future that you really want. And that's exactly what this energy is, this hidden influence. You're being influenced by your subconscious mind to keep going down this path that you understand that it's hard. You understand that it's going to be hard for a certain amount of time, because it has to be hard for you to break through some sort of shell, from some sort of past identity. You have to go through some sort of resistance point. Much like, you know, an animal like a duck or something hatches through an egg. You know, they have to really peck at it, and they struggle for a while until they're finally out. And then there's a period of time where they're tired and they have to regain that energy. And then they're a little baby duck. They're a cute little baby duck. They're physical. So yeah, right now you could be experiencing a lot of resistance, but it's about to become better because you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're understanding that this is all a process. With this Five of Pentacles, this is you understanding that this is a process and seeing that there is something at the end here waiting for you. So what is the advice for this collective spirit? This might be a little bit of a short and sweet reading because I also have a few other things that I have to do today. And I don't want to lose light. So the advice here, you have the Nine of Wands in the upright, Ace of Swords reversed, Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Give me a second to think about this. So I pulled a healing message here from this deck, the Rebecca Campbell deck, the Healing Waters Oracle. And you got the rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. You're experiencing some sort of earth-shattering past energy that is trying to dissolve itself away from your life. And you could be feeling very devastated right now, because I'm feeling like a super devastated energy. You're working through it powerfully. You have a lot of strength here in this situation. You're really showing who you are, and you're walking away from things that don't serve you. But because of this also, you're having a hard time staying positive. You're having a really hard time staying positive because there's so many outside opinions on your situation, on your life, on the things that you're trying to create, that it's kind of draining the life out of you. So Spirit is saying that, wow, you got both of the walking away cards. This one is emotional walking away, and this one is physical walking away, or mental walking away, like detaching. So there's a need to detach from sort of past experience, past identity here, and understand that from here on out, it's going to get good. It's going to get better and better and better. Like, it gets better from here on out. This is the worst it's going to be. And the moment that you start fixating on that, rather than creating from a place of lack, which I feel like right now you're working really hard, which is great. But Spirit is telling me here that that's not where you're going to find your abundance. You're going to find your abundance the moment that you decide that it's already here, and you start looking at all of the things that have come into your life that a year ago you could have only wished for and dreamt of. There are certain things that you've let go of now that you don't even have to worry about, that past you had to worry about, and that happened for you to feel free, to be able to spread your wings and fly. These are little rainbow wings I'm seeing. So you really do have a sense of freedom here. You have a freedom to do whatever you want, to say whatever you want, to be whoever you want to be right now. And Spirit really wants to emphasize that right now, that you are not stuck. You have shattered some sort of expectation here and gone above and beyond. And the way that you see yourself might not be entirely accurate. You are being told to reflect on all these beautiful things that you've done so far. And that can be kind of hard, but especially when you're like super self-critical. You could be very self-critical, and that's why you're getting this advice. So what other messages do you have, your spirit? You could be relying a lot on distractions right now. You have drugs and alcohol in the reverse, and Spirit is telling you to not pay attention to that, because, well, not pay attention to giving your energy towards that. Maybe this is some sort of addiction to anything. It could be anything. Something that you're doing compulsively that's kind of just wasting the time that you have right now that Spirit has given you to bring something into fruition that you've always wanted. There's something here that you've always wanted. So let us find out what you've always wanted. I'm curious. I want to know. What is it that this collective has always wanted, Spirit? What is it that they've always wanted? I'm hearing that it's a lifestyle that you've always wanted. There's some sort of lifestyle here. The waker awareness reflection. You want to wake people up. So this is going to be me. I'm feeling absolutely just energized, even touching this card here. So I feel like the moment that you step into your purpose here, you're going to feel reinvigorated, because you could be doing all of these things, all these addictive habits, to try to restore some sort of energy here. But you don't have to be indulging in these things. These things are actually draining you. They're draining you. So the moment that you start to embody that person that you want to be, that you want to be going forward, instead of ignoring that purpose, invest more time in it. Look at it more. Envision it more. Bring form into it. Breathe that life into it, because it's starting to die off. And that's not to scare you, but this is something that you're supposed to bring into this world. Self-expression, strength, the dancer. Yeah, this is entirely something that comes naturally to you. So this is what's going to make you happy. This is absolutely what's going to make you happy. And you do need to spend time, instead of your downtime watching TV or staring at a screen, scrolling through anything, spend time turning off the screens and blocking out the outside world, and dancing in that beautiful creative light that Spirit is trying to give you right now. Because if you don't, if you spend time just focusing on the past here, you're not going to experience this victory that Spirit's trying to give you. You're not going to fully experience this new beginning. Let's see, is there anything else that Spirit wants to say? Let's see. Any other healing messages, Spirit? You got 2 cards. The wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. And then right beside it, we have underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. Look at this. This is you traveling into a well. You traveling into some sort of unexpected place, somewhere that's very dark and within you. Into the unknown. You're taking the leap of faith. You really are. This could be you taking the leap of faith again. I don't know why I heard that. Taking the leap of faith again. But this time, it actually turning out in your favor. Because you got unexpected gifts here and karmic jewels. You've completed something in the past here that was karmic. And now there's something here that you have. This pearl at the very center. It's pearls of wisdom. That's that expression, right? You have this pearls of wisdom energy that you're bringing into this endeavor. And that's what's really going to breathe the life into it. Okay, so I hope that helped in some way, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. I know I'm back to this portrait No, landscape format. Let me know which one you like more. I don't know which one to stick to. I feel like this one is prettier on YouTube, also more viewable. I don't know. Let me know. And I also still have my jewelry on my website if you want to check that out. I definitely appreciate that. Even if you want to just go look at it, that's fun too, right? And I'm definitely going to be opening up an Etsy here soon too. I did have one as my first shop, and yeah, so it's already set up. I just have to put it online, so I'll link that down below if you want to go on there and buy something from that channel instead of my website. Doesn't matter to me. Anything else? I think that's it. Anyway, if you want to check out any kind of personal readings, they're down below too on my website, and I have revamped it, so if you want to go check it out, and have a good morning, good evening, good night whenever you're watching this reading. Bye guys, love you!